Ellen Page basically has a new book coming out, and then she
Elliot, you fucking bigot.
Sorry, Elliot.
Cut that out. Cut that out. Sorry, everybody.
Elliot Page has a new.
Disgusting.
She has a. He has a new book coming out, and then the day.
It's they.
Is it they or
No,
he?
he.
So
But
that
sometimes.
Well,
they.
the day the book came out, he basically had like a big Jussie Smollett case, like the same day.
Yeah.
It's like pretty funny, the level of advertising. So he's like, what a coincidence. The day his book dropped, someone like harassed him for
He
being
got a hate
trans.
crimed in like West Hollywood.
He got-
You go, what are the odds of that? Not good.
but at most, it was like a classic crazy person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure. But very.
I think someone called him a fag too. He said, where it was like, maybe that's just like, you had nothing to do with you. It was just like, you know what I mean? You cut him in line, and that's what that insult that person uses.
Yeah, for sure. They could just be like, it's just some college bro.
I'm thinking of a
bro.
funny sketch where in the future the government's taken over they have everyone's mouths attached and no one can say the word gay, so it's everyone's like, you're a fucking and you just like
you just can't.
yeah, everyone's mouths.
You just mute your voice box. Just
Well, there was a stat recently that said they did all this big study, and it was like a proper like stat organization. I think it was Cato or something, and it said 25%, or maybe it was 3 out of 10% of like millennials agree that it would be good to have like government surveillance in people's houses. Like a crazy amount.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I mean, hopefully that's all girls, but it's like, imagine being the dude.
Yeah, it is all girls who are just trying to snoop on people anyways.
They want to snoop, and I guess their argument is like it would be preventing domestic violence. It's like how you get people on all these crazy things is you just like convince them there's one benefit.
First off, you can wire up your own home right now.
Yeah, wire your own home up.
Like, that's so easy.
You don't have to give it to the government.
You not only do you not have to do, you don't even, if you're worried about, if
Pull
you're a woman.
Steven Crowder's wife.
Yeah, if you're a woman worried about domestic violence in your home, you can set up cameras for like no money.
Get a tie
super
camera.
easily. Don't have to tell your husband if you're worried about getting beaten up. But if you think you're going to set up, the government's going to set up cameras, and then what? Someone's just like at the center watching your home?
Yes, they want to be turned.
They're yelling. No, that's a playful argument. That's a playful argument. All right, going to the.
Can you imagine though? You're like play fighting with your girl. My big thing is when I always my big threat is always that the figure four is coming their way. If they don't.
The sharpshooter.
If they're pushing, if they get a little too pushy,
Yeah, you
start tickling you or something like that. That's when the figure four comes out. Always
Sharpshooter.
It's my main move because it's a really perfect move. You put them in the figure four, and then they all you do is don't move, and if they try to squirm, you just put on the tiniest little bit of pressure. It's the most neutralizing move of all time. The figure four to a woman.
hard to get it into though.
It's not that
hard to set it
hard.
up. They're like, what are you doing?
No, it's not. I could do it like that.
Yeah, you get
I can put you in a figure four. Like literally, all you do is if you're there,
you just step through them.
step backwards, grab it, and then boom. I could do the whole thing in like 4 seconds.
The next Bugman versus Bugman is trying to put me in a figure four leg lock.
I can put you in a
I'm just like at the fucking CVS, and you just come up behind me trying to like 24-hour a day competition.
But you were basically doing that, and then you just hear like they bust down the door. And you're like, wait, you're in the walls now? We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
I'm telling you, it's bad news. But it's a hard Jussie Smollett, that's for sure.
Yeah, at least, but there's no police called. Is Ellen? Sorry, DeGeneres. Is Ellen DeGeneres friends with Elliot Page? Is what I was going to say.
I was also going to ask that same question.
No, is Elliot Page? Do they have a boyfriend?
Come on, Elliot. That's what they did.
Do they have a boyfriend?
Does he have a boyfriend?
Does he have a boyfriend?
Is he gay too?
Well, that's what the people are alleging in this hate crime.
Oh, so he likes boys? I would have assumed he likes girls.
I don't know. There's always a lot of these things where you go like they'll transition and then they're just like, I'm a gay man now. But it's just like, so you're heterosexual.
Just imagine being in these fucking like press meetings for your book where you're just like, all right, so we're gonna need a hate crime.
Also, you think that anybody who wants to read Elliot Page's book is going to, and anybody who doesn't.
No, they have to get the word out there. It's still, you need publicity.
Yeah.
They had to get back in the thing. Every single one of the articles was like, Elliot Page's life is such a nightmare. So much hard drama that he's going through, and then also here's the book.
I mean, they've been misgendered 14 times on this podcast already, so
the violence
tough.
is called.
The violence is tough. It's a lot of violence, a lot of words, a lot of violence. So.
Okay.